My name is Weakless and welcome to Indie Bits, the show where I give my first impressions on new indie games. Today we're taking a look at Weakless for PC, PS4 and Xbox One. On a village of wooden creatures, one of them is born without the antlers they used to hear. He seems to have some trouble fitting in until he meets his opposite, a friend that can hear but is missing sight. So being the perfect complement to each other, they form a group to explore the world and answer the calling. During gameplay, you won't be able to play with both characters at the same time, but instead you will only play with one and experience their limitations. If you play as the smaller one, you'll be able to see the world fully, but you'll mainly only hear background music. In the other hand, when you seamlessly change characters, the tall one will be able to hear all sound effects that surround them, but you can only feel a small area around him. Not only their senses are unique, but also their abilities. The small one can use his torch to affect vegetation and climb on ledges, and on the other hand, the tall one is super buff and can move large rocks with ease and also use his stick to make sounds on certain objects. The atmosphere of the game is super chill and you won't be engaging with any enemies. There isn't even a life bar. Your main objective is just to explore the land and use your different abilities to get around some puzzles. As you progress, you're also exposed to the story, but it's up for interpretation, since no one spells it out or narrates it for you, which to me really reminds me of Journey. The game controls well and finding your way around is pretty straightforward, but can sometimes be a bit confusing. Puzzles aren't super challenging, but they can be harder to understand since you won't be receiving any context or clues. In general, I enjoy my time with it and I think it's a super creative game, but the meat of the gameplay wasn't entertaining enough to keep me hooked. I think even though the focus of the game is clearly just showing a story and an interesting world, this doesn't mean that it can be accompanied with engaging gameplay, which isn't the case here. But if you value what it does have to offer in higher regard, then this game is for you. Because of this, on my should you try it scale, I give it a score of worth a shot. If you would like to see more reviews on indie games as soon as the game comes out, make sure to subscribe. Have a nice day!